If you are new to rowing and you have a bad back and you're wondering, should I or can I row? This is the workout for you. The question arises frequently as to whether or not a bad back can hold you back from being able to row. Now, I'm not here to answer that question for you, but there are some things that we can focus on to make sure that we don't end up with lower back pain when we are on this machine. And a lot of it comes down to the way that you actually move on the machine. So we're gonna get this 10-minute workout ahead of us done together so you can move to save yourself from any of that back pain that you're worried about and make sure that you still get a great workout. If this is your first time here, welcome. I'm Shane Farmer. This is Dark Horse, where you build the life that you want to live, and we just happen to use rowing usually to help you get there. This is going to be a simple workout in that there are not going to be a lot of complex intervals happening. This is going to be 10 minutes of continuous rowing at the intensity that feels good to you, but what we are going to focus on is throwing in a few things here and there to sharpen up the way that you move so that the workouts become more effective for you, so that you can save yourself from anything that you may be worried about, and making sure that you thrive every time you sit down on this machine. What we're going to do today is throw in a drill that are called cut the cake drills. Essentially, every few strokes, we're just gonna throw in a reminder stroke where your body's gonna move a little bit differently so that you kind of keep it at the forefront of your mind, because often the hardest part about new mechanics on this machine is that your mind just has so many things to think about that it gets lost. It essentially gets lost in the weeds of what you're supposed to focus on. So for this workout, every few strokes, we're gonna throw in this cut the cake drill to help you isolate the things that you need to be doing to move well. So let me just hop on. I'm just gonna show you what we're looking at, the coaching cue that you wanna be thinking about today. It's most important as you're moving that we focus on this 11 to 1 o'clock swing pattern of the trunk. Often, because our momentum is traveling that way, and that's the direction of our force, it's very normal to start swinging open to 10 or further. We don't want that. The point is that we learn to stop at 11. So what we're gonna do is every 5 strokes during this 10 minutes, you will be taking normal strokes, and on the 5th stroke, what we're gonna do is focus on an arms and trunk only stroke where you swing open again, and then go right back to the regular stroke. All that's doing is every 5 strokes saying, hey, don't forget, you gotta make sure that this doesn't go any further than 11, and that's gonna help keep it at the front of your brain so you're constantly thinking about it for the entirety of the 10 minutes. It's a hugely valuable drill, and that's why we use it. So let's talk about getting this monitor set up for you. It's a very simple setup today. From the main menu, whatever machine you have, by the way, is fine with this. On the Concept 2, we'll go to Select Workout, that's the B button. New Workout, that's the D button. Single Time, that's the B button, and then we need to change it to 10 minutes, so we hit the minus button, that's C, twice, and that puts 10 minutes on the monitor. From there, I can hit the E button, that's the check mark, and that puts 10 minutes on the monitor. So you go ahead and set yourself up. Damper setting is totally up to you. That's your choice. I am on a low 4, and we're gonna get going into this workout, and we're just gonna track every 5 strokes. We're gonna take that arms and body only stroke where we focus on making sure that layback stops at 11. As an added bonus to you, if you want to give yourself some kind of positional cue, what you can do is find a taller chair, set it behind you at your 11 o'clock position. So for me, right about there. That way I know that if I touch it, I've gone too far. So that's a good way for you to emphasize, okay, what's my 11 o'clock position? Find something that'll set up against you like that, and that'll just help you to ensure you hit the right position. With that being said, let's hit that check mark, strap in, and get ready to go. Okay, here we go, we're strapping in. We're gonna do this 10 minutes together. We're gonna start with 4 regular strokes, and then we're gonna throw in that cut the cake, arms and body only. Sitting ready. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, on this stroke, arms and body only. There we go. On this one. On this one. Really think about inflating that tire or that midline. Brace against the resistance of the handle. On this one. On this one. Go. On this one. Be really rigid with that layback position. On this one. This one. Matching up with me every stroke. On this one. Okay, we're gonna take 2 minutes to row without the drill now. See if you can keep it at the front of your mind for 2 minutes. Focusing on lifting that chest tall all throughout the stroke. As you rock forward and as you rock back. Squeezing, pushing out as if you were laughing. Ha 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 ha. Have fun with it. Check yourself. Are you starting to overextend? Or are you staying where you should? Remember, this is what's going to save your back. It's learning how to move your hips through space and time. It's learning how to brace your body against the resistance to create longevity for you. Fifteen more seconds and we're gonna reintroduce the drill. 10 seconds. Three, two, one, here we go. 5 strokes. 1, 2, 3, 4. On this one, throw in that drill. On this one. On this one. As you rock forward, think about tilting your pelvis, not rounding your spine. I think that was 3, 4, on this one. On this one. On this one. Watching that layback. Staying tall. You might feel your upper back start to get tired. On this one. Or your abs getting tired from holding you so upright. All those are generally good signs. Just make sure there's no pain in the back. On this one. We never want pain. On this one, I think that was 6. That was my first screw up. All right, we're gonna drop the drill and just row regular through the end. Onus is back on you. Here we go. Focus on good movement, swinging the hips, stopping yourself where you need to. Think about being proud of your movement. Put yourself in such a position that as you move, if you were to watch it from the side, you would feel good about the way that you're moving. This is not about your scores right now. This is about, can you be a great mover? Okay? Better practice. Not just more reps, better reps. As your body gets tired, draw that focus back into your lower belly. Drawing it in towards your spine to support you. Okay, let's talk takeaways. The whole objective of alleviating back pain on this machine is learning to control your spine through your midline, through the front side, as well as the side. Okay, being able to draw that belly in, focus on, can you contract the stomach and everything surrounding the trunk? And that's why I talk about that laugh concept. Ha! Right? If you laugh, ha! The sides push out here, okay? And what you're doing is developing a well-rounded trunk, meaning all of the muscles that are here that wrap from the spine forward, that handle the front and deep to the spine, meaning those muscles that get closer to the spine that aren't superficial on the surface, that these are able to put you in a good position and move you with safety. And that's the critical part, is that if you have a bad back or if you're worried about it and you have bad movement patterns that have developed because of the amount of time you've been in pain and you've had to start moving differently, those things can compound and become problem movement areas for you. So this is all about trying to iron that out so that you can fix that low back pain, make sure that you are being safe, strong. Again, I can't tell you if you should be rowing if you have a previous back injury. I do, but that also means that you need to be talking to your healthcare provider to make sure that you have the all clear and that they're saying rowing is good to go. If you enjoyed and learned a lot from this workout, hit that subscribe button so that you can get alerted when we come out with new videos. Also, check out our other Learn to Row workouts. But if you're really serious about getting better and you want a progression to help you get there, consider joining the Crew, our program linked in the description below, which has our Launch Your Rowing program, guaranteed to get you comfortable on your rowing machine, whatever kind of machine you have.